1, go.
And we are go. If you just joined us, you missed out on all the action, but don't worry about it. We've got more to come. These athletes have 2 minutes to complete 10 deficit push-ups, 20 pistols, and then get to work on accumulating 75 overhead squats. After the 2-minute work, there's 1 minute rest, then 2 minutes of work again, same thing, then another 2 minutes after that, and the last increment will be 3 minutes. Paul Tremblay, Street Horner, and Ben Stoneberg did not need the last 3-minute increment to get going on this. Let's see if anybody can challenge it. So Will Morad, strong athlete, good positioning. Let's see what he's got. Roman Krenikov here in the middle of your screen. See how he feels about this workout. Will Morad off to a pretty fast start. That is himself. The man himself, Björkvin Carl Goodmanson. Frederick called him Burger King Goodmanson yesterday. I'm not sure why, but I loved it. And Will Morad, that is Henrik Inge Oskarsson right there, looking very, very strong. And he's put himself in a great position to be able to punch his ticket to go to Madison right here. So this is where it gets interesting. In the top of your screen,
30 seconds.
Black bandana, black shorts, yellow shoes. You've got Will Morad, and he is done with his first 25 reps. He's got another 20 seconds to go. Let's see how many more reps he can get. Will Morad right there, middle of your screen. A couple more athletes are moving their barbells forward, but the first one to do so was Will Morad. He's got another 5 seconds to work.
2, 1, rest.
So 1 minute rest for these athletes as they come back.
2-minute interval.
1 minute rest before the next 2-minute interval. So I'm thinking Will Morad got somewhere around the 30 rep mark. Could be a bit more. Remember that these guys are all competing with 7:43 from Paul Tremblay, 7:44 from Street Horner.
29 for Lucas Estlinger.
Lucas Estlinger, 29 reps.
24 for Henrik Inge Oskarsson.
Henrik Oskarsson, 24, 27 for Roman Krenikov. So in another 10 seconds, these athletes will get to start the second 2-minute increment.
3, 2, 1, work.
And they're back on the wall. 10 deficit handstand push-ups, 20 pistols before they can continue working towards the 75 overhead squats. The weight on the barbell for these male athletes is 70 kilos. So Will Morad and Björkvin Carl Goodmanson, Roman Krenikov, pretty much at the same time getting off the handstand push-ups onto the pistols. Roman Krenikov going very fast on his pistols. Will Morad also going very, very fast. Last 5 reps for Will Morad and for Roman Krenikov, and also for Björkvin. Roman Krenikov, first one to address the barbell.
Krenikov starts his overhead squats.
Krenikov had 3 reps in the bank before anybody else got to address the barbell. Let's see if Will Morad can hold on to that pace that he had before. Björkvin Carl Goodmanson standing a little bit behind the rest of the field, but looking very strong, very fast. Will be the first to move the barbell forward after their next 39 for Björkvin, 46 for Will Morad. That's Lucas Estlinger right there in the middle of your screen. Impressive to see him out here doing as well as he is, considering he competed last year in the Italian throwdown. So we've got Will Morad, 50 reps in. So he's done. 15 seconds for Will Morad. 10 seconds to go. Krenikov second place right now, but the lead still belongs to Will Morad, as the athletes have another 1 minute to rest
1 minute
before they start the last 2-minute increment. And this is when it gets interesting. Remember, Paul Tremblay, Ben Stoneberg, and Street Horner did not need the last 3-minute increment to finish this work. So is anybody going to be able to finish the work within the next 2 minutes and challenge the time of 7 minutes and 43 seconds?
50 reps, Connor Duddy.
Connor Duddy, 50 reps.
47 reps, Tim Paulson.
Tim Paulson, 47 reps.
49 reps, Lucas Estlinger.
Lucas Esslinger, 49 reps.
41 reps, Henrik Inge Oskarsson.
Henrik Inge Oskarsson, 41 reps. So another 10 seconds before these athletes get released again. Paul Tremblay, 7:43 is the time that we're currently facing.
Let's see what Will Morad can do here again on the day yesterday.
Let's see what Will Morad can do, but let's also see what Roman Krenikov has in the bank, if he's got anything, if he can answer the lead from Will Morad right now.
First, fourth, second, and third. That jumps him all the way from 14 to 6.
Jörgen Carl Gudmundsson, first athlete off the wall, makes it onto his pistols.
John Colte making a move.
John Colte also making a move, top of your screen right there. But keep your eyes on Will Morad. He came off a little bit slower on the pistols in the previous heat, from the previous 2-minute increment. Connor Dottie right there. Looking good on his pistols.
Very quickly.
Roman Krenikov and Björken Carl Gudmundsson, both of them popping the barbell overhead at pretty much the same time. Will Morad checking out the time and also where everybody else is at. And this is when it gets interesting. Remember, the time to beat, 7:43, Paul Tremblay.
58, Will Morad, 63 reps.
63, Will Morad. Is anybody going to be able to answer the call? Will anybody be able to challenge Paul Tremblay's 7:43?
20 seconds.
20 seconds to go before the end of this increment. And that is it. Paul Tremblay has an event win in the bank. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And nobody able to answer and challenge the previous heat. So Street Horner, Paul Tremblay, and Ben Stoneberg's times will be the fastest ones in this event. Looks like Roman Krenikov and Björkvin are on the last 5 reps.
I believe Björkvin only has a couple of reps.
So in 30 seconds, they need to get on the wall, 10 deficit handstand push-ups, then make it onto the pistols before they can go and finish off. But congratulations to Paul Tremblay, Street Horner, and Ben Stoneberg. Your times are the fastest in this event.
2 reps left for Björkvin. 2 reps.
2 reps left, we just heard from the floor announcer, for Björkvin Carl Gudmundsson. 10 seconds before these athletes
5 for Will Morad.
get to put the finishing touches on the event.
John Colte, 5 reps.
2, 1, work.
And they are on their way, last 3 minutes to get to finish off the work.
Whoever gets the bar first can seal the deal on this heat. Will Morad in lane number 7, the yellow shoes, black shorts, and the black headband.
Who's it gonna be? So, we've got Björkvin Carl Gudmundsson out ahead of everybody else, makes it onto his pistols.
Joins him and John Colte in the blue knee sleeves in lane number 6.
BKG is an institution in CrossFit in general and in Iceland. Absolute rock star. Love what he's going out there doing. That is Will Morad right there. Came out to an early lead, but is being challenged now by both Björkvin and Roman Krenikov. And Roman Krenikov pretty far behind Björkvin right now. So Björkman called Goodmanson.
Overhead squats to go.
It's 1.
74.
75 overhead squats for Björkman called Goodmanson.
And John Conti's through as well.
John Conti is through as well.
Here comes the Roman Krennikov.
And that's Will Morad.
5 left for Roman Krennikov. Tim Paulson working away in lane number 1.
5 left for Roman Krennikov.
90 seconds. 90 seconds.
90 seconds left. That's Connor Doughty. Top of your screen, right t-shirt. That's Roman Krennikov putting the finishing touches on this. Connor Doughty looks like he's been through a war. So on the floor, we've got Christoph Horvath right there. That's him, Henrik Ingi Oskarsson, middle of your screen. Putting the finishing touches on his overhead squats. 1 minute to go.
1 minute, athletes.
Henrik Ingi Oskarsson finishes off. 50 seconds.
45 seconds.
Joshua Gervais and Christoph Horvath still on the floor. Remember, they are competing with the heats, the past heats as well. There's 30 seconds left.
Time to go now. 30 seconds.
So time to remember now.
67.
They're competing with all the previous heats as well. Another 15 seconds. Left side of your screen. Christoph Horvath has to live in the shadow of his sister. No need to. He is an awesome athlete and probably the nicest dude you're ever going to meet as well. Joshua Gervais as well. And it is time. So Björkman called Goodmanson, ran away with the win in this heat, but it was not fast enough to go out there and challenge the time by Paul Tremblay. So 7 minutes and 43 seconds, the unofficial time from Paul Tremblay. Right behind him, 744 Street Horner and 745 Ben Stoneberg. Nobody in this heat able to challenge those 3 times. Very impressive.